Okay mga kapatid, no, sa gitna ng bakbakan ng Pakistan at saka ng India, aba sumalisi ang China. No, binago ng China ang pangalan ng ibang mga lugar na sakop ng India o Indian land, mga kapatid. Sabi rito sa balita, first post, China renames places in Arunachal Pradesh. Ito yung India land, mga kapatid, no? Amid tensions with Pakistan. Sa gitna ng tension ng India at Pakistan, sumalisi ang China at pinangalanan nila ng Chinese name. Grabe talaga tong land grabbing dragon, mga tol, no? Binago nila ang pangalan. Katulad na lang halimbawa, mga tol, alam nyo ba, no, dun sa kabilang bahagi ng ating karagatan, mga tol, dun sa may Philippine Sea, sa may Philippine Rice. Alam nyo bang may Chinese name din yun? Mahilig sila magganyan, mga tol. Diba dito sa West Philippine Sea, tawag natin Scarborough Shoal o Bajo de Masinloc, diba? Ang tawag nila dan, Wangyan daw, mga ganon, diba? Binabago nila, may mga Chinese name. Eto ginawa rin nila, no, sa lupa ng India. So ano ang sinabi ng India? Ano ang masasabi ng India rito, mga tol? Eto ang ating aalamin sa balitang to mula rito sa first post. No, bago natin to simulan, syempre huwag mong kalimutan mag-subscribe. Click mo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify ka whenever na may mga bago tayong reaction video tulad nito. Alright, so huwag na natin patagalin pa. Panoorin na natin to, mga tol. Two-front tactic, China's provocation in Arunachal. China's salami slicing salami slicing return, sabing gano'n. After Operation Sindoor, Beijing's provocation from the east. No, eto nga etong Arunachal Pradesh. China issues new list to rename places in Arunachal Pradesh. Ito India land. Na binago ng China yung pangalan, ginawa nilang Chinese name. Preposterous attempts. Ibig sabihin, kalokohang pagtatangka, no? India rejects China's move, no? So ni-reject ng India etong galaw ng China. Preposterous, kalokohang attempts.
India's western border has been in the thick of conflict. Even after asking for a pause in fighting, Pakistan continues to fire the odd drone.
Ito yun. So ito India. Ito India. Tapos ito yung inaangkin din ng China. No? Ako, nakikita nyo itong bahagin to. Inaangkin ng China yan.
Pakistan continues to fire the odd drone. This is on the western front. India's western front. And China sees this as an opportunity to provoke India on the eastern front.
Nako.
That's right. China has chosen this time to make another move. It is targeting Arunachal Pradesh again. It has issued a new list of names where it has given Chinese names to Indian land. Now,
Giving Chinese name to Indian land. Tigos na mukha, mga tol, no? Siyempre kahit naman sinong bansa, mga kapatid, naiintindihan natin, nauunawaan natin yung India. Bakit? Kasi ginagawa rin ng China yan sa atin . So alam natin yung feeling na yung lupa mo, bibigyan nila ng pangalan na Chinese name. Diba? Indian name, sabing ganon. Yung sa ating nga, mga tol, West Philippine Sea, diba? O alisin muna natin yung usaping West Philippine Sea, mga kapatid . Doon na lang tayo sa exclusive economic zone, which is yan ay defined by UNCLOS, United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Batas karagatan. Diba? Pinangalanan nila yung mga sa Ayungin Shoal, Sabina Shoal, Skoda Shoal, dito sa may Bajo de Masinloc, diba? Pinangalanan nila lahat yan ng Chinese name. Maging sa kabilang parte natin, mga tol, may Chinese name din yun. Diba napakahilig nilang magbigay ng mismong pangalan, di ba? Batay kasi, mga kapatid, sa kanila, pag-aari nila yan. So ganun din dito siguro, inaangkin din nila. No, ito papalagan sila ng India.
a new list of names where it has given Chinese names to Indian land. Now, this is a way to claim these territories as Chinese.
Diba? India slams China for renaming places in Arunachal Pradesh. The renaming of 27 places covered on an array of geographical features, 15 mountains, 5 residential areas, 4 mountain passes, 2 rivers, and 1 lake. So yan ang pinangalanan nila, yan na pinalitan ng China ng pangalan.
Chinese names to Indian land. Now, this is a way to claim these territories as Chinese. The list has 27 locations, including 15 mountains, 5 residential areas, 4 mountain passes, 2 rivers, and 1 lake. All Indian, but Beijing has given them Chinese names. Now, this is the 5th such list that China has issued.
All Indian. May residential area pa mga tol. Puro Indian din. Pero ginawa ng China, pinangalanan nila. Isa daw yan paraan para makuha yung teritoryo. Papangalanan muna nila Chinese name o amin ka na. May Chinese name ka na eh. Hindi no? Sila gumagawa talaga ng sarili nilang daigdig eh.
Beijing has given them Chinese names. Now, this is the 5th such list that China has issued. The first one came in 2017, close to the Galwan clash. In the last 8 years, China has renamed more than 80 locations in India. You could say this does not mean very much. These lists are only symbolic.
Grabe no? Ang dami.
Their names mean nothing really. And yet, it's a deliberate provocation. This is part of China's strategy of salami slicing, where you make incremental moves, seemingly minor moves, but their combined effect is major and significant. China claims the entire Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. They call it Zangnan, or South Tibet.
穆希卡先生是
Zangnan is China's territory.
Yan na. Ayan na. Lumabas na sa bibig nila. Zhangnan is China's territory. Lahat na lang talaga teritoryo nila eh, no?
Or South Tibet.
Ano na tayo dyan mga tol eh. Kumbaga, naririndi na tayo dun sa ano na yan eh. Dun sa salitang yan eh. China's territory. China's territory. China's territory. Tulad sa atin. Scarborough Shoal. Di ba? May pangalan sila dun. Wangyan daw ba yun? Wangyan daw is China's territory. Di ba? Etong South China Sea na kung saan part ng West Philippine Sea, China's territory. Lahat mga tol, China's territory. No? Lahat na lang.
穆希卡先生是
Zangnan is China's territory. The Chinese government standardizing the names of some places in Zangnan is completely within China's sovereign rights.
为推动中部关系发展。
These lists are China's way of forcing a claim through repetition, through propaganda, through provocation. China's claims have no basis in history. They have no recognition from the international community. Arunachal Pradesh is an inalienable part of India. That is what the statement from India reiterated today. The Ministry of External Affairs issued a statement. It called China's move, and I'm quoting here, vain and preposterous.
Vain and preposterous mga tol. Kita mo yung sinabi balikan natin Kasi nakikita natin mga tol, eto talaga yung gawain talaga to ng China. Balikan natin yung sinabi niya. Take note ganito yung ginagawa talaga nila.
China's claims have no basis in history.
No basis in history. Katulad na lamang na sinasabi nilang etong 9-dash line nila is daw yan, meron daw silang historical rights. Samantalang sinimulan lang nilang iguhit yon mga 1947 lang. Tapos sinasabi nila may historical rights daw sila dyan doon sa 9-dash line na yan. Diba? Pero baseless claim.
They have no recognition from the international community.
Hindi rin talaga nire-recognize ang international community. Kahit na anong kiniklaim nila, hindi nire-recognize. Kaya nga hindi nila kayang i-arbitrate kasi matatalo sila dun eh. Sabi ko nga sa iyo wala silang pake sa legitimacy. Wala silang pake doon sa sa kung legit ba yung ginagawa nila. Hindi mga tol. Sila mga kapatid? At patigasan ng muka.
China's claims have no basis in history. They have no recognition from the international community. Arunachal Pradesh is an inalienable part of India. That is what the statement from India reiterated today. The Ministry of External Affairs issued a statement. It called China's move, and I'm quoting here, vain and preposterous.
Kalokohan.
But the pattern is hard to miss. And look at the timing. It comes days after China armed Pakistan against India. Pakistan used Chinese weapons to attack India, like air-to-air missiles and fighter jets. And we've been telling you about this on the show, about how Chinese weapons failed. Last week's events prove that in case of a war, Pakistan will have a limitless supply of Chinese weapons.
So China ang nagsusupply ng weapon sa Pakistan na naibunyag na nga rito sa programa nila kung paano pumalya, kung paano kawalang silbi etong mga weapon nila. Kaya mga kapatid, etong India, bakit nga naman pa matatakot sa China kung ganyan, di ba?
And that's not all. China is giving them a lot more than military support. It is also giving Pakistan diplomatic cover. At the United Nations, China is helping Pakistan protect a terrorist group.
Ooh.
It's called the TRF, the Resistance Front. It is basically a proxy of the Lashkar-e-Toiba. They are behind the Pahalgam attack. India is well aware of the support. It knows that China and Pakistan are working together on the ground and in global forums. And India is challenging that at the United Nations.
Beijing's Pakistan stand deepens India-China divide, clouding higher and PLI-linked JV deals.
The response is taking shape in more ways than one. Chinese business deals are being closely scrutinized. Reports say Indian firms are slowing down their negotiations. These firms were planning deals with Chinese companies. Some of them are being reassessed. This includes joint ventures. Basically, India Inc. is being cautious. They want to see how the current situation plays out and how the Indian government engages with China moving forward. A few months ago, the sentiment was quite different. Last year, India and China disengaged in Ladakh. This was followed by a wave of positive statements from both sides. Chinese President Xi Jinping was out to woo India. He began talking about a dragon-elephant tango, where the dragon is China and the elephant is India, of course. And Prime Minister Modi too expressed hope for better ties. So doors were opening, more trade, more investment was on the cards. But China's actions have put a question mark on progress.
Yun nga ang problema kasi sa China, mga tol eh. Diba? Napaka-traidor nito eh. Diba? Piruin mo mga tol, napakatagal na nating kaibigan. Pero ito, linawin ko lang. Lagi kasi natin nababanggit China. Pero ang totoo mga kapatid, hindi naman kasi talaga China as a nation o as a country. Yung partido doon na pinangungunahan ni Xi Jinping. Yun mga kapatid. Kasi yung China wala namang kinalaman yan eh. Pero syempre, para mas maintindihan lang, China lagi nababanggit. Pero yung CCP, yung partido nila doon mga kapatid, yun talaga ang ano. Ewan ko ba kung anong klaseng mga kausap yung mga yan?
But China's actions have put a question mark on progress. It is raising a two-front threat for India. On the west, by arming Pakistan, and on the east, by claiming Indian land.
Grabe, no? So talagang China ang tinuturing nilang kalaban. Inaarmasan nyo yung kalaban namin habang inaangkin nyo yung kalupaan namin.
This is all part of the same pressure campaign. So, of course, India is pushing back decisively on every front.
Alright mga kapatid, yan nakikita natin kung ano ang dinadanas ngayon ng India. Sabi ko nga nakaka-relate tayo. Nakaka-relate tayo kasi mga kapatid, tayo ay inaagawan din ng teritoryo. Inaagawan tayo ng ating karagatan. Diba? Meron tayong 200 nautical miles exclusive economic zone pero yan ay hindi pinapansin o hindi binibigyang respeto nitong partidong to, nitong CCP mga tol, no? Chinese Communist Party na pinamumunuan nga ni Xi Jinping. So maging ang India, ganun din ang dinadanas nila pero kumikilos ang India mga tol. Kumpara sa Pilipinas, malakas tong bansang to. Mayaman din tong bansang to at kaya talaga nilang lumaban, kaya nilang makipaggera mga kapatid, no? Ngayon, bilang mga Pilipino, ano masasabi nyo rito? Comment na lamang kayo sa ibaba. Hanggang sa muli, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.